do not talk about what happened at 8:42 a.m. on February 1st of 2025. So a few months ago, I finished Metaphor and holy Hythlodius guys, what an ending, right? Now this game has a lot going on. Some things are great, some things not so much, and some things are... some things are perfect. But since I'm some douche on YouTube, today we're going to be talking about something that had my glass feeling a little bit half empty. Today, my dearest viewer, I'm going to be yapping about the incredibly unsatisfying finale of Metaphor ReFantazio's final battle. So obviously, expect spoilers, you little homo tenta. Alright, let's get into this. If you're watching this video, it's safe to assume you're an Atlas fan, or even more likely you're a Persona fan. And even more likely, you're probably a Persona 5 fan. Those are the only ones that exist. I'm gonna be honest, I myself am guilty of all of these things. Today we're gonna be honing on Persona's team because it's the most topical. If you didn't know, Studio Zero, the team that worked on Metaphor, is the Neo Persona All-Star team of developers. Neo Persona is considered anything that comes after 3 in my book, so yeah, keep that in mind. The reason I bring up this team though is because I feel like they left something important behind that really truly bothered me, and I have yet to see anyone complain about it. Now, I'm gonna say it one more time. This video has Satanile-sized spoilers ahead, so really, listen at your own risk. Okay, I'm gonna roll the clip.
Damn you!
We are going to talk about the final blow to the final boss. Now, if you have finished any of these, you know that hitting triangle after an 80-hour game is nothing short of euphoric. But let's all be honest, guys. You know that there's so much more to that triangle hit than that. You have battled and crawled through countless dungeons. You've cultivated insanely cunning tactics to take down bosses that have been pounding you in for the last 3 hours. I mean, you give so much time to your little crituras. Because La Critura has to be ready. But for what exactly? Well, for what you know will ultimately be some cosmic horror whose goal is to eradicate or enslave humanity, and eventually you prevail and you get greeted by this. And this is beautiful. A completely unique skill that reflects your journey, whether it was weaponizing the deadly sins you've triumphed over, reaching out to the truth and revealing it, or even making the biggest sacrifice one person can make. And this all happens by hitting one stupid little button. But make no mistake, it feels nothing short of triumphant, and nothing less than arousing. And now I need to ask Studio Zero. What the Heisme was this? Metaphor is a game that constantly acknowledges the power of fantasy, and it really hits its stride when it focuses on the power that art can have, and how, in particular, art can impact the world in insanely personal ways. And when a game has a core message like that, you would think that the dev team would understand player input for a journey like this, especially at the climax of your game's story, would be something you would want the player to experience at any cost. I need to emphasize again, especially at the end of your game's journey during the climax. Something as small as hitting triangle could have went a far way. The moment the prince awakens his king archetype, it does nothing short of parallel the world and universe Arcana's awakenings, like in Persona. Think Messiah, Satanile, Izanagi no Okami. These moments are so iconic because they're the perfect send-off for the player, and in particular, the player's journey. They make you feel powerful, or sometimes even really fucking worried, but this is a trope that's far from exclusive to Persona. Think even FF7 with Omni Slash, or think about Alm's shield drop in Shadows of Valentia. These moments are priceless, and they make for legendary moments that can almost make the player forget that they hate fighting Cloud and Smash Ultimate on awful Wi-Fi. At the end of the day, we as players want to feel like we did something, we love it, we eat it up, and it's been done countless times, but I don't know why, it just really rubbed me wrong when Metaphor didn't have something like that. It's truly an epic, but it ends kind of flat. I mean, I call it an epic, but I don't even know if I really love Metaphor all that much. I have a lot of thoughts on it, maybe in another video, but it just kind of left me feeling like I wanted some more, you know? Well, anyway, thanks for listening to me ramble. If you love Atlas stuff, or if you like hearing people bitch about Atlas, I'm the guy for you, man. Next week's video, we review Brigida's feet. This. I'm never washing that hand again. I love you. Comment, like, subscribe. I'll see you next video.